34 degrees. And I think I want to do some yard work. It's actually really beautiful out. I was just sitting out here in the chair, just thinking how much this yard has changed. Meaning, you know, the snow. It's pretty much gone. Yeah. And I doubled the wall here, which is really cool because now I don't see any neighbors or the cars. You know, nothing wrong with my neighbors. I love my neighbors. They're great, but I just, you know, I enjoy that privacy right there. So up in the woods up there, the snow's all gone as well, and I'd really like to maintain a trail there. And I'm going to see if I can do that. Wow, I'm looking over here. I just cleared this too. I cut all the brush back that was in here, and there it is. And I'm looking down, and things are growing already. There's a lot to do. The garden. It's a mess, you know. I'll clean it up. It'll take a while, but I'd like to maintain this trail as well here. So I'd like to get in here today, possibly. I keep looking over here and going, I've got to cut this wood and get it out of here before everything starts growing again. With the temperature at 34, this would give me a good chance to get in here and clear this up enough so that I can get in here and really do some work, because there's a lot of good wood right here, you know, and I've got to get to it. Alright, I got an idea. I probably need to protect myself a little bit from these ticks. Not a little bit, but a lot. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my rain pants, which are really light and definitely bug-proof, tick-proof. So, I'm going to grab those and wear those over the top of these. Frog togs. This stuff's pretty cool, man. Yeah, that'll work. And then what my plan is to just tuck it inside my boots here. It's all about the ticks. If I can find a way to keep those babies off of me, then I'm all for it. There we go, man. Also, keep the poison ivy off me and wear these gloves, you know, because even though you don't see it growing, it's still out there and it's still really poisonous. And you got to make sure you don't burn it either, because you could breathe it in. And I've watched, I've read some stuff about that, and probably watched it too, where it's really dangerous, man. So make sure you're not burning poison ivy. To certain people, it's extremely dangerous, you know, if they were to breathe it in. I once got poison ivy. I once got poison ivy on my brain, and it was crazy. And the only way, and I so needed to scratch my brain, you know, and the only way I could scratch my brain was to actually just think about it. So I had to think about scratching my brain, and then okay. Wonder if anybody actually followed along on that. Alright, I'm gonna grab the necessary tools. I think I'm gonna just start with this thingamajigger. I think I also need the clippers. There's my tools for right now to get started on this and see if I can't clear this up a bit in here. There's a piece of tarp that blew away that was originally over there on the wood pile. It's also quite wet in here. But now's the time, man. Now's the time. Right, so it's been about an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour here, and I've got a good start on this. So I'm just kind of setting some brush to the side over here where it will do its thing, you know, and decompose. I am going to try to keep this trail open here. Lots of little critters, homes in there, probably in there too. Insects and rodents and all kinds of crazy stuff. But I've got this cleared out now so that I can access a lot of this wood. And that's my goal. You know, I'm not trying to make this into a place to hang out. Oh man, I love spring. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So much hope and promise, and woohoo! I'm psyched with all this wood. That's a lot of fall down right there that I can grab. Time to switch up clothes. I am going to keep on a windbreaker because it's still not really that warm out, and if you're in the shade it's definitely cooler, and I don't want to get ticks at me. I'm going to have a banana. Give me some strength here. We unfortunately do not have good water here. It's very hard. It's not drinkable. But fortunately my parents, which live over the mountain and through the woods, they do have good water. So I'm able to fill up jugs and get my water that way. Used to go to the spring in Saratoga, but you know what? There's too long. The lines are too long. And the way things are these days, I'm just kind of not going there, and I don't mind the water at all. For my parents, like my dad said, they've been drinking it for the last, as long as I've been alive, so the last 56 years. 55, I'm not 56 yet. Might as well be 55 while I can, right? Alright, let's get back to work. So this turned out nicely. This is cool. I really like it. It's beautiful. And as the sun sets over here at this time of year, we're getting some nice sunshine. This is an old chicken house, chicken barn, chicken shack. Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Looks like there's carrots in there. Huh. I don't think so, but well, I know there's rabbits living there, so that's pretty neat, right? This will all grow back in again. I did this last year too. I'll try to maintain it, as well as some kind of path up in here, but this just really grows crazy quick. This too was a discovery. I'm not done cleaning up here, but this was had all grown in here, but behind here there's a path too. So I kind of cleared that out a little bit, but there was already a path there, and it looks like the animals, somebody's using this too. Yeah, some more trees fall down here. I'm going to leave this vine here so that the roof can once again be covered with those really pretty ivy leaves. Alright, we're shaping up here. The next thing that's going to transform here, or very soon, right at the very top of the list, which was the whole reason I did this anyway, is to access this wood here, cut this up. Check this out. Remember those puffballs as a kid? This is a huge one right here. I didn't see it there, and got it with the rake. Remember? You could step on them and they would puff. Imagine they're letting loose their spores, and I'll back up. Alright, so we're all set up here. I've got my electric saw here. It's a 16-inch home light. The reason I want to get this done now is because everything is going to be growing in here really soon. You can see the plants starting to come up here, and this is still a little bit frozen here, but it's going to definitely turn to mud soon, I'm sure, before the day's over. But good opportunity right now to get this done, and that's what I'm going to do. So I felt like it was getting a little bit warmer out. Took off the winter hat, took off a layer of fleece. Now the sun went back in a little bit here, but hopefully it'll be back out. Okay, I spent 2 days out here clearing up the yard. Finished this up yesterday, and some of the filming I did didn't work out, so I'm back out here today just to talk quickly about this. So, first thing I had to do was go in here and cut up all this brush. And I was able to get in here and cut these trees back quite a bit. I left this one tree here. Just really cleaned out the area. Made it much more accessible in here. Easy to get to the woods now, right from here. Boy, I still got a lot of work to do out here. But the wood is cut up, and that's a good thing. And I got it cut up before everything turned to mud. You can already see the plants coming up in here. That's a decent amount of wood. This right here, I'll use for outdoor fires, summertime, or whenever. This is all wood that will be used for the big little house, as well as the wood stove in my RV. I also dried a bunch of pine trees, dead, fallen pine trees, out of the woods, along with a couple other branches and trees, and this will mostly be used for outdoor fires as well. There's some apple wood mixed in there, and I'll keep that for the RV. So it's shaping up to be a nice day today. It's supposed to be 50 degrees eventually. Partly sunny. Kind of like this all day, I would imagine. So I wanted to add this to the video today that I'm finishing up right now. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe start the video with this, or add this to the video and then get this thing up. I want to get this out today. It is Wednesday. Hey, it's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Woohoo! Oh, so St. Patrick's Day 2021. The sun is shining, and I want to finish up this video and get outdoors. So that's the plan. Alright. Hopefully I've got enough footage now to make sense of all of this. It's all about yard work and just getting outdoors and enjoying the outdoors while you're doing what you need to do out there. And getting some fresh air and exercise and a little yard work done. Okay, man. Peace out, guys. Get out there and enjoy the outdoors. It's refreshing.
I found my heart again. You were standing there, you bravely let me in. I could wait 1,000,000 years or more until you came knocking at my door. It's hard to